Hi everyone. Today I'm just going to do a quick mediumship tarot reading to talk with Spirit. And I am going to apologize ahead of time. My throat is a little bit scratchy and I don't have any water, so if I get to where I'm hard to understand, please bear with me. This is just going to be a quick reading, again because my throat's a little bit scratchy, but I felt today like it's been well received when I've done readings to talk with departed loved ones, spirits who are with us, perhaps ancestors who are hanging around. So I wanted to do this reading today, and I hope that it resonates with you. So to start off with, Spirit, thank you so much for being here with me and for helping me to provide clear, uplifting messages for my audience. And the first card that we would like to get, Spirit, if you could please let my listeners know what spirit is present with them right now. What spirit is present with them right now? Okay, so we got the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So the spirit that is with you right now is someone who left you in a hurry. Someone who was gone suddenly, and it was most likely an unexpected accident that took them from this realm. It was very, very sudden, and probably unexpected. So that is an indication of who it is that is with you now. And Spirit, thank you for that. Can we get some cards to describe the personality of this spirit that is with us now? This personality that is with my listener, the personality of the spirit that is with my listeners. Personality of the spirit that is with them right now. The Nine of Swords. This individual was a little bit dark. They may have been someone who was sort of withdrawn. They may have been someone who enjoyed dark humor. They may have been someone who was always just a little bit dark themselves, whether that was their humor or whether they were very, very serious about everything. Perhaps they were a little bit cynical. But this person, they may have enjoyed the goth lifestyle. There was something dark about this individual. So hopefully that will help to sort of pinpoint them as well. And Spirit, can we have a card to describe this spirit's appearance, the spirit that is with my listeners? What can you tell us about their appearance, please? They were able to change their appearance as needed. This was someone who may have preferred to, I don't know, dressed kind of grungy most of the time, but if there was a reason that they needed to impress someone, and typically this isn't necessarily going to be their own need to impress someone. I feel like they weren't particularly concerned about impressing anyone. However, they did love their loved ones, and they respected their loved ones. And so, if this was an individual, say you were a parent of this individual, or perhaps this person's boss at work or something, somehow it was important to you that this individual perhaps put forth an image that was respectable. in certain circumstances. And so this person was really adept at, even though they may not have particularly cared about their appearance themselves, which is not to say that they were dirty. They weren't. They just didn't. They didn't put a lot of emphasis on needing to be, stylish or fashionable or wearing all the right designers or anything like that. But if they needed to put forth an impression, because someone that they cared about wanted them to or needed them to, then they could easily do that. They could easily fit in with any crowd. They could strike up a conversation with virtually anyone. They were that person maybe in school that didn't belong to any particular group but always got along with all of the groups. They could talk to virtually anyone. They could talk to the teachers. They could talk to the gearheads. They could talk to the goth crowd. They could talk to the athletic, the athletes. Virtually any group they could be at home in, and not in a way where they were pretending to be part of that group or trying to pass themselves off, but they were just the type of person that was just very accepting of anybody and anyone, and didn't pass judgment on others, and so they were accepted by virtually everyone. So that was this person, a bit of I wouldn't say a chameleon necessarily, but they could certainly just adjust their persona to make anyone who was around them comfortable. So Spirit, can you please give us some cards to describe this spirit's lifetime when they were here in this incarnation? What can you tell us about their life when they were here, please? And so this card, the King of Earth, I think goes along a lot with this card, them being the magician, them being able to fit in with any group. Because of their ease with virtually everyone, they just enjoyed their incarnation here. Everything that they did was really quite fulfilling to them. And it didn't have to be something that was big. It didn't have to be something that was important. Virtually everything they did, if it was sitting around with family on a Sunday afternoon for no particular occasion, that fulfilled them and made them happy. If it was buying a new home and creating a new space to live in, and really going all out, that made them happy. But if it was sitting under a tree, noticing a praying mantis just dancing. We used to tell my granddaughter that was the dancing bug because the way they move their heads. This person, just virtually everything that they did and anything that they did, they could find something that gave them satisfaction in that gave them happiness, that gave them joy. They were just so full of life and so happy to just be, no matter what they were doing. It just didn't matter. Everything that they did was just right. You could be around this person and you didn't even notice how amazing it was, how comfortable they always were, and how much they enjoyed life, because it just seemed so natural to them. They just seemed so natural at everything that they did that it didn't even strike you as unusual until maybe you were out away from them and suddenly started thinking back at all of the times that you saw this person or were with this person, and how amazing it was that virtually everything they did, they were comfortable at, and they made everyone around them comfortable as well. So that talks about their lifetime here. Spirit, can you please tell my listeners why this spirit is with them now? Why is the spirit with them right now? Okay. We got the Empress and we got the Yang card. This person is with you because you're extremely, extremely sad about them being gone. You are so very, very emotional. So very, very emotional. You've had such a strong connection with this individual. I feel like this may have been a child of yours, an adult child perhaps, or a grandchild, or someone that you felt as though you were a parent to this child. And they're with you now because they're trying to bring you back strength, to bring you back to a state of equilibrium, because you're so overwhelmed by the emotion that you are having with them having left this incarnation. And as suddenly as they left, you weren't ready for it, you weren't expecting it, and it is very, very difficult for you. It is extremely difficult. And so they're here now because they're trying to bring back kind of more of the strength. This is, a masculine energy of giving. So they are trying to give you some more of this strength to help you get through the grieving process, at least this very first part of the grieving process, or perhaps this has been a long process of grieving. Maybe this isn't something that just happened, but it feels like it did because it was so unexpected and it was so sudden, and it's been hard to get past that part. So whether this is something that's very, very new and raw for you, or whether it's something that has just continued to be just so difficult to get past, so raw, so emotional, so draining and debilitating, and just taking everything that you've got. They're here because they want to bring back some of the more of the masculine side, the strength, the giving, the action side, the moving, the physical side of this, rather than the emotion. They're trying to help you balance that some, by getting you out of this emotional place where you are trapped right now. And Spirit, can you please provide for my listeners, what is a message that this Spirit would like to give them right now? What is a message that they would like to pass along? Okay. We got the Six of Cups and the Five of Wands. The message that this Spirit wants to pass along to you is to play. To play like children, to just throw yourself into playing. They want you to try and move away from being serious, to try and move away from being sad, and just play. They really feel like by doing that will be something, that physicality of play, that innocence of play, the joy of play, will be something that will help you to shift out of this grief that you're in now. They don't want you to forget them. They know that you're not ever going to be able to completely leave this grief behind. But the way that they are telling you that you can help to shift past it, or shift the grief so that it is something that is more livable, not something that's all consuming, is to play. They want you to go and play, whatever that means. And the more physical, the better. These people are playing rugby. That's one of the most physical games that I can even imagine. So they want you to do something physical. They want you to do something joyful. They want you to do something childlike. Because they really want to help you get past this. So Spirit, thank you so much for those beautiful messages. Do you have any final messages for this audience? Any final messages from their spirit loved one who is with them now? Okay. So the final messages that we got are passion and zen. So again, they want you to be passionate about life. They want you to enjoy life. They want you to have a sense of calm. They want you eventually to be able to be at peace with their moving on. They want you to see all of the beauty, feel all of the passion that the world has to offer you, the pure things, the sunsets, the flowers, the beautiful clouds, whatever it is that sets you on fire, Christmas lights, whatever it is, a baby, holding a baby. They want you to live in this passion. They want you to see this passion. They want you to feel this passion. And they want that to help you fill up this hole that's been left in your middle so that you can come to this place of calm within yourself. So again, thank you very much for being here with me. This was a beautiful reading. And I hope that it's provided some closure for you. I hope that it's provided some peace. And I am so very sorry that you're having to go through this now. But know that your loved one is here and they want to help you move through this and move on with a beautiful, beautiful life. So thank you for being here. I hope to see you again soon. Take care of yourself. Love.